Day 43. Woke up at 92.4 kilograms, which is good. On the right track. For now, I'm trying to get to below 92 and eventually try to get under 90. Wanted to do some clarifications from the last video because I thought of some stuff while editing. Obviously, I'm not just following the religion that I'm following because I just grew up with it. That is a factor, but I've always been watching dawah videos and clarification videos and understanding, and that logically made sense to me. It's not like I'm just blindly following something my parents shoved down my throat, you know. My parents obviously had a big role to play in it, but I did self-exploring myself, and things just made sense to me. Obviously, I was open to searching up about Christianity and stuff. I never read the Bible yet properly, or the Torah yet. Maybe I might look into it, but I have looked at videos and things like that, and it just didn't make sense to me. So yeah, this is the reason why I never actually read or felt the need to read the Quran. And I haven't been exactly the best practicing Muslim. The plan is to get into it and change properly, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And also, the goal is to try to be better in my religion, to be able to explain things better, to understand things better as well, and essentially to become a better person with more faith, better wisdom in my religion, and to be able to pass that on to my kids as well, inshallah. Things to clarify from yesterday's topic. Sorry about that. When it came to guidance and misguidance and from God for the disbelievers. So I'll put up the verses that I have seen for a similar question that was asked to like dawah guys, and the response actually are good points. Remember when Moses said to his people, "O my people, do you cause me grief when you know that I'm God's messenger to you? When they wavered, God let their hearts waver too. God does not guide transgressors. God does not guide the wrongdoers. Consider the one who has taken his own desire as a deity, whom God allows to stray in the face of knowledge, sealing his ears and heart and covering his eyes. Who can guide such a person after God has abandoned him? This is because they prefer the life of this world to the hereafter, and because God does not guide those who deny the truth. These are the ones upon whose hearts and hearing and sight God has set a seal. We will surely guide in our ways those who strive hard for our cause. God is surely with the righteous." So yeah, those are the verses. That is essentially for me to explain how guidance is given to those who ask for it and who are looking for it, who are struggling for it, and the ones who are misguided, or the ones who disbelieve, the ones who are sincerely disbelieving, and who essentially don't choose to obey and follow God. Those are essentially the guys that are following their desires, and God would, as a consequence of their actions, choose to leave them astray, because that is the path that they chose. Whereas if you are looking, if you have doubt, if you are struggling and you need a sign, because of your actions, your sincerity, God will in turn lead you towards him. It's more like if you want to find me, I will lead you to me kind of thing. Or if you don't want me, then there's no need for me to lead you towards me kind of thing. You know what I mean? And so the ones, as a consequence of disbelieving in him, he will push them away. The ones, as a consequence of wanting to look for him, he will guide them towards him. And that's basically, in a nutshell, what that is about. It's not I was essentially thinking, why would God make it easier for them to disbelieve or whatever. But that's not the case. It's not like God is pulling some strings or making decisions for you or making you do something you don't want to do, kind of thing. If someone is sincere and they want to believe in something, God is not gonna just lead him or her away from the path, or vice versa. So if you choose to be bad, Allah will not guide you, and if you choose to be good and go towards Him, Allah will guide you in turn. With that being said, obviously, for the ones that did evil, were misguided, who didn't believe in God and whatever, and now had like an inch or sliver of regret or question or doubt or whatever, and they want to turn their change their ways, come back to God, or come to God, looking for a sign, or are looking for a sincere path to some kind of purpose or whatever, God will always have His doors open and will lead them towards Him if they are looking for it, so yeah, Allah knows best. And that's basically it. That's all I want to say. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.